Something truly explosive is unfolding in the UK right now. In an unprecedented move, the Supreme Court has slammed the Prime Minister's most controversial financial decision, declaring it not just unlawful, but downright reckless. And the fallout? It's nothing short of historic. This isn't just a political scandal. It's a full-blown crisis. A staggering £22 billion in public money has vanished, without a clear trail, without explanation, and without parliamentary oversight. The court's ruling didn't just question Keir Starmer's authority, it obliterated it. Legal experts are calling it one of the most devastating verdicts ever delivered against a sitting Prime Minister. The justices found that Starmer's team bypassed key constitutional safeguards, releasing billions without proper approval, with the ruling stating in black and white, his decision was void and unlawful. The courtroom was packed, MPs, journalists, top civil servants, all frozen in disbelief as the Chief Justice read the verdict. Silence. Shock. And in Westminster, panic. Starmer's government is scrambling to contain the chaos. But here's where it gets worse, the King is furious. Yes, King Charles, who rarely gets involved in politics, is now demanding answers. Behind closed doors, he's been receiving classified briefings. Sources say he's visibly shaken and personally disturbed by what he's seen. For a monarch to intervene like this? Unheard of. But this scandal has crossed a line even he can't ignore. Because this wasn't just any money. It was our money, taxpayer money, meant for recovery, infrastructure, and social care. Promises were made. Communities were told help was coming. But instead of schools, hospitals, and new jobs, what do we have? Empty fields, shuttered projects, and billions funneled into thin air. Watchdog groups raised red flags. Internal audits revealed missing paperwork, redacted files, inconsistent reports. When pressed for transparency, the government handed over vague documents that told us nothing. Civil servants warned about the risks. Some were silenced. Others pushed aside. And now the truth is surfacing, bit by ugly bit. Whistleblowers are stepping forward. Treasury insiders say they were told to process payments, no questions asked. Shell companies, some just months old, received massive government contracts. No offices. No staff. No actual work. Just digital ghosts created to move money. It's starting to look like national-scale financial laundering. Journalists investigating the scandal have uncovered a tangled web of shadowy contracts, offshore accounts, and consultancy firms with links to Labour donors and Starmer's former allies. Every stone they turn reveals something darker. And the big question still stands, where did the money go? This isn't a simple mistake. It's not a clerical error. This is systemic mismanagement, or something far more sinister. And now the Supreme Court's ruling has kicked open the door. Investigators are swarming in. Subpoenas are flying. Public outrage is boiling over. The opposition has called for Starmer's resignation. Conservative MPs are accusing him of abusing his office. Even members of his own party are holding late-night crisis meetings, unsure if he can survive the storm. And hovering over it all is the King, demanding answers, watching everything, refusing to stay silent. Charles may not wield political power, but his voice. It matters. When the monarch speaks, even subtly, it can shift public opinion, trigger resignations, even reshape the direction of government. Right now, Starmer is losing more than political capital. He's losing the trust of Parliament. The trust of the people. And perhaps most dangerously, the confidence of the Crown. Inside Number 10, the panic is real. Advisors are being shuffled. PR firms brought in. Ministers preparing to jump ship. And yet Starmer's public statements remain robotic, vague, deflective. It's not working. The public isn't buying it. Protests are rising. People are demanding facts, names, and accountability. The nation is watching with burning eyes, and the question echoing across every town and city is chilling in its simplicity: where did the money go? And here's the terrifying truth. If the evidence shows this was deliberate, if key figures in the government knew and let it happen, this could lead to criminal charges, snap elections, and a constitutional reckoning unlike anything we've seen in modern times. The storm isn't passing. It's just beginning. So stay with us, because we're tracking every twist, every revelation, every name that gets dragged into the light. This is no longer just about politics. It's about trust, truth, and the future of British democracy.